What are we doing tonight? Well, you probably didn't read the title because nobody reads titles on streams. Anyway, we're gonna try and fix the stupid iron farms because, you know, that's just how it goes. You know, sometimes you gotta fix your iron farm like 6 times. And this is one of those occasions. Will we fix the iron farm? Allegedly, perhaps. Now, I have a theory. I have a dream of what might happen. One of those dreams is spawn-proofing this area a little bit better. But that'll happen as we build more farms around here and get more tracers installed. The actual permanent spawn-proofing for the base, genuinely have no idea. My account's being used in another location. No, it's not. YouTube. Right then, so I have some ideas for how to fix the gold farm, iron farm. And then I also have nearly completed my designing of the gold farms and the creative world. For some reason, they're really slow, like this one. I don't know. Maybe it's the chunks. Maybe it's the chunk borders. That would be a pain if it was, because then I'd completely have to redesign everything. Ugh. So that hopefully it's not that. Anyway, as you can see, this iron farm over here does actually work, but the problem is that it spawns really slowly. Now, we haven't actually given this one a good long AFK. I said I was going to AFK at the end of the last stream. I lied. So if I were to AFK here for an hour, maybe we would see that it is actually working now. Since all the villagers died and became zombies and then we cured them. I mean, how long have we been standing here? I don't know. It seems like that's not a bad amount of iron. I don't really trust it. I think it needs to go for like an hour. And then, like, we'll see how much iron it has then, and then we'll see what happens with it, right? I mean, that seems fair. I mean, technically it spawns gold. Okay, there's another one up there. I mean, maybe it's doing something. It's technically spawning golems. If all it was like curing the villagers, then that would be so nice. So we already rebuilt both of these farms once. But to give you a rundown of what the actual real issue is the farm would spawn like maybe 1 or 2 golems. And then, you know, it would look like it was working. But it would only spawn golems like once every 30 minutes. So you would legitimately get like 5 or 6 golems per hour. Whereas you should be getting like 400 iron ingots per hour. And, you know, each one drops like a couple ingots. So, yeah, we were getting pretty horrible rates from this. So that was happening to the magenta farm and the red farm. So we actually tore this one down, restacked it in, tore that one down, restacked it, and it still had the same issue. So, I genuinely have no idea what the actual problem was or why it was doing that. So that's cool. Still don't actually know what the issue is, but we just cured all those villagers because they turned into zombies. And maybe that was, you know, maybe that helped it. Maybe that fixed it. Or maybe it's lying to us again, and it's still only spawning like 5 golems an hour. Love how they color-coded? Yeah, well, the entire base is going to be kind of color-coded to one extent or another. Which is going to be kind of cool once it's all filled in. Because right now, obviously, it looks very plain and boring. Because it's just concrete. But we have the outer ring installed. We got that done in the last stream, as painful as that was. We're going to convert the concrete for that right now. Because I was just going to place down the concrete around it, but I realized it's a circle with a ton of corners. And that was going to be horrific for the water bucket. So we're going to convert it first and then place it in. Do a pillar in the middle. This pillar is temporary. This is just for conversion. Hello, Cool Day. How you doing? Invader. Works as encoded. Yeah. Get out of here. Like them episodes. I need to make more Bug Rock episodes. More actual Bug Rocks. There's just not been very many good bugs. You know, there's like a bunch of bugs in Bedrock Edition, but none of them are like entertaining. So it's like, I don't know. None of them are like newsworthy. Because even if they're like really bad bugs that are just annoying, like I can make a top 10 most annoying Bedrock bugs video. I've done that 20 times. I know how to make that video. But yeah, all the ones that are just like, not really interesting. It's not clickbaitable. I raid the end of streams normally if there's someone to raid. Detection villager being on the outside? No, it doesn't really matter where the detection villager is. YouTube, are you gonna stop being stupid? I have YouTube Premium. Just let me run these musics in the background. Thank you. Bedrock dupe videos are somewhat popular. Yeah, but I don't do those videos. I only do the gravity block dupers. Almost kind of looks like you're over the void. Yeah, a little bit. If it was black, I think that would work a little bit better. But yeah, it's so plain and boring. It's like one uniform entity down there, basically. Now, it's come to my attention that I need to build this base a lot faster. Because we have a lot of things to build. I don't know how long we're planning on the season lasting either. So it's like, we probably have at least another 6 months, right? Because no one in their right mind is resetting servers or worlds for the winter drop. So that means that we're probably running until 1.22, which is probably next summer. So like, I got built faster. Flat colors are deceptive. They are. Maybe I should keep streaming. Well, maybe if I didn't have so many things happening all the time, I'd be able to stream more. Why are we resetting Piglandia for the winter drop? Because Piglandia lasts 2 to 3 months per season. That's the whole gimmick. That's the whole reason it exists. Playing Fortnite. You play Fortnite too, mister. Gets down to do. That's a great idea. How much concrete did I really grab? Okay, we're down to 2 stacks. Okay. Apparently I grabbed a lot. Also, they don't randomly rotate the texture of concrete. It's always in the same direction. Have you ever noticed that? Because like with grass blocks, it rotates every time you place it. So that you get kind of a random pattern to it. So you don't see it repeating. But that does not happen with concrete, which is why we can probably see the lines in it. Because if you look closely, you can see lines in it. I don't know how well they show up on stream, but they're there. But I'm blocks fast as an auto. No, this is an auto clicker. Auto clicker on the mouse. Best thing ever. Love it. Okay, and then we got haste. Bam, we can just instant mine all this. Oh yeah, now it really blends in with the background of the base. Love it. Yeah, so Bedrock Edition doesn't really have great concrete conversion methods. This is the fastest way that I've found. I like doing it this way. Because you just pillar up, use your auto clicker to spam it down, and then you can instant mine it pretty quickly. Converting it doesn't take any time. Because it's just like the water just falls down, right? And then that's pretty much it. Like, it's super simple and easy. You just make a tower. No one's ever had a problem making a pillar before, right? So it just works. There is like the place a stack running method that Foxy came up with, but I don't know. I've never had good luck with that. Especially if you have like block lag or something. But then you can like make it fancier if you retract the water. So that you place it dry and then convert it, and then like convert it with the press of a button and then go mine it. But that's only like a stack at a time. Maybe it's sorta quick because like you can run jump place it and like god bridge it, but I don't know. I'd be inclined to make a whole platform and then flood it from the top if I was gonna do it that way. Yeah, sorry, we only raid truly Bedrock members and whatnot. People that I know. You manly convert 95% of your concrete, and then the last 5% you do with a converter. That sounds smart. That's probably what we'll do. I'll build like a majority of the base, and then finally at like the end of the season, I'll go through and build a converter. See, I do need to spawn-proof the space, though, because there's a lot of mobs everywhere. I'm not going to spam down torches, though. I'll just continuously sleep through the night for the rest of the time. But yeah, I don't know what to do about spawn-proofing. Maybe we'll, like, go through and put down some carpets every now and again. Put a torch underneath the carpet. I need something that doesn't look horrible, but I don't feel like that's really in the cards for this base. Because anything you do to, like, mess up the uniformity of this floor is gonna not be great. Anyway, I think my solution to lighting up the base is just have the sun do it. Concrete machines are slower. I mean, they might be a little bit faster, but I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of time for this much concrete. On Java, you could just, like, offhand place it and then mine it with your main hand, and it just is great. Concrete slabs. I wouldn't have built the base out of concrete slabs, even if there were. Maybe concrete upper slabs. I might have done concrete upper slabs. Yeah, once the farms are in place, then it should mostly take care of the spawning. But the tracers are only going to be on when the farms are on, so that's something to think about. Okay, we're going to get Silent 2 on the server real quick. Whoops. Please hold. This helmet's going to break someday. Yeah, I mean, you could hide the torch if they were, like, upper slabs. But, yeah, I think the only way to really hide the torch on this would be to use some gray carpet and then put the torch underneath it. And then maybe put them on the corners of the chunks or something. Hey, this farm's spawning a guy! That's illegal! That farm's supposed to be broken! Ish. That might be the one golem an hour that we get from that farm. Savor it while you can. Okay, let's get this guy onto here real quick. Come on, Satu, he's gonna fall through the world. But it's translucent. Yeah, but mud doesn't really blend in that well at the base. Also, I think it's still a solid block. It just happens to be like a little bit shorter. It's like path blocks or soul sand or those things. Oh, we got a second one. Do we need to fix the iron farms, actually? Do we even need to fix the iron farms? Okay. He's in spectator now. Daily miner chest down there? Oh, it's right here. It's blending in with the concrete. I'm colorblind. Okay. We're going to go ahead and spam place in all of this. Get out of here, flowers. Now, I guess the question is, should we make it thick like this? I suppose we should. Otherwise, it looks weird, right? Okay, so we'll fill in the corners. Yeah, doing this with concrete powder would have been a lot worse because these corners right here wouldn't have converted that well. And there's so many of these corners that it just doesn't really make sense, you know? That's gonna be a gap right there. You're just gonna have to be happy with that. Cave sounds. They always know when to play. How are we getting cave sounds on the surface in a bright sunny day? Jeez, this game doesn't know anything about how to do anything. I think I missed a spot. I don't think so. No, I think you're wrong. Might be the first time, but it's possible. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to? Have you been building any bases? Or have you been burning bases down on Piglandia? Because Piglandia is our new Anarchy server. That's going to last for a couple months. We've had a couple small Anarchy servers in the past, but they're always like 1 week. This one's a little bit longer, so it'll be interesting to see how it actually plays out. See what kind of shenanigans can happen on the server. Oh, we might need more concrete than this. This is all the concrete that Slack had. I forgot to tell him that I bought him out again. Working the whole day, cleaning, scanned, watercolors for birthday project. Nice. That sounds fun. Watercolors are nice. I haven't done those in like 1,000 years. The Piglandia servers and our Discord. The main Discord. You can apply once you reach level 5. Simple and easy. Very straightforward. It's Bedrock and Java as well, so you can play on any platform that you want. Get out of here! Okay, well, we've barely done the inside ring of this, and it's looking like we have not very much concrete left, actually. It was 11 stacks of just glass. I think we had, like, what, 18 stacks of concrete? I should have seen that coming. This is actually going to use more... Is it going to use more glass? It's definitely going to use more... It might be about double the amount of glass that we had, so 22 stacks. I'm curious if this inside ring is going to be more blocks than this one, because we have all these extra doubles right here. I'm guessing it's less, though, because geometry. That was very loud, but thank you very much, Diagonal, gifting a sub to Avenging Elephant. Your 380th gifted sub in the channel. Insanity. That's just so many. Have you ever missed a stream? Have you been keeping track? Because it seems like it's literally every single stream. You're more consistent with gifting subs than I am with actually streaming. Jeez. Piglandia spooky lately. Well, yeah, it's gotta be spooky. Let's see. The world's upset at me. Ah, jeez. I'm watching Delicious in Dungeons. Is that a real thing? Is that what's actually called? I just started watching what's it called? Arcane. I'm 3 episodes in and god dang. This series goes hard. My guys, oh my god. Yeah, the anime. Apparently it's League of Legends or something. I know absolutely nothing about League of Legends or any of that garbage. But the series Arcane, ooh. It's pretty good so far. I saw a couple clips of like season 2 on Twitter and I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll try it out. And you know what? I'm not upset so far. They're 45-minute episodes, so it's like a full-on thing. It's really well animated too, though. Although I do think things look a little bit rubbery, like the movement. It's a little bit wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, rubbery. But maybe that's just a nitpick. There's a season 2. Apparently there is. Telling from the misinformation platform that is Twitter. They're splitting the season? Okay, you know what? Throw them in the pit with Invincible. Nah, splitting the season in 2 is so dumb. It's so bad. Get out of here. Why would you do that? Splitting the season in 2. That's uncalled for. But in other news, Invincible Season 3 coming out in May? March? One of the two in months. I can't be bothered to remember which one. Yeah, it was so bad that Invincible had to, like, troll themselves. Like, okay, yeah, we won't do that again. Sorry, guys. Our bad. How much dirt is there? Jeez, man. I should probably keep the flowers, but I can't be bothered. February? Heck yeah. I gaslit myself into thinking that it was later. That way I had some good news. Let's go. This is amazing. Invincible's releasing a month early, guys. Heck yeah. That's great news. Delicious in Dungeons. It's about a group of dungeons adventurers eating monsters for food. That's... That's just weird enough that I think it exists. It's just weird enough. Civilized Feline, welcome back to another stream, and thank you for 5 gifted subs. You did this last stream, too. Don't be getting into a bad habit now. Ash can tell you all about bad habits. And so can Diagonal and Casper, but stop it. Everything in moderation. We got gifted subs to Zombie, and Mox, and Ferris, and Maddie, and Scottish Racer. Thank you for being part of the stream, everybody. Go for the bad habit. No! Stop it! Servers restart in 5 minutes. I gotta sneakily change the server reset times one of these days. Because having it be, like, right into the... Wait, is it earlier now? Oh, there was a time change! Oh, because it used to be an hour and a half into the stream, and now it's 30 minutes into the stream. This is unacceptable. Wait, has Europe done the time change yet? Because I know we're, like, 2 weeks off. The time change completely ruined my entire sleep schedule, by the way. I'm like, so messed up, man. How do they change the clocks by 1 hour, and suddenly the sun goes from setting at 9 p.m. to, like, 5 p.m.? Someone's lying. And change the clock by 1 hour. We're 2 weeks before us. What? Okay. Because I think the Nodecraft times are all on, like, GMT or something. So I don't know why it would be an hour earlier. I don't know, man. Time zones are dumb. Time changing is even dumber, though. And I will gladly die on that hill with many millions of other people. Oh my god, there's like a whole army over here. Get out of here. Yeah, this is why we gotta kind of spawn-proof the base a little bit. It's also why I want to spawn-proof this outer rim as well, up to this part. Because, otherwise we're gonna have a ton of dudes. Did I just, like, leave the shulker box behind or something? Oh, I did. Wow, look at that. You have no daylight savings? Be glad. Be very, very glad. Right, we're not gonna break that shulker yet, because I know the server's about to restart. Is it worth bringing a beacon over just for this little bit? It almost feels like it is. I think it's worth bringing a beacon over. It's just so slow to mine stone. And we have like a nice chunk of it. Let's use the stream times different. Yeah. Yeah, overall, I don't recommend time zone changes. It's just really bad for everybody. And everything in general. Hate it. Level 1 beacon gets insta-stone. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we actually just learned that the other day. Or was reminded of it. Because, yeah, we did that in the Mesa. Yeah, level 1 haste beacon is all you need. Yeah, okay, we'll definitely bring over a little mini beacon then. We'll just, like, slap it down somewhere in the middle. I'm waiting for that server reset, though. Before I go do anything. 2 states and multiple territories. Yeah, so... Nevada's an interesting case. I think it's Nevada, anyway. Because, like, they don't change their times. But there's an Indian reservation in there that does. But then there's another reservation inside that reservation that doesn't. And there's another reservation inside that reservation that does. So, it's like, doesn't, does, doesn't, does. It's like, it's just unnecessarily complicated because... Maybe it was Arizona. Maybe it was Nevada. It was one of the two. It was bad. Yeah, Hawaii doesn't. Oh, yeah, it's great in Hawaii because... Well, it's Hawaii. It's just great in general, you know. But also, it's like the tropics. It just doesn't really matter, right? You don't need the extra complication. Everyone's too laid back for that. They're like, nah. Nah, bro. We ain't doing that here. We don't do that around here. Okay. I guess we'll go offload some stone and stuff. We got 45 seconds until the server resets. Okay, we got some dirt. Got a little bit of grass. Whole lot of flowers. Yeah, so we don't really have any extra... Oh, it was Monsters nearby. Why is that even a mechanic? If I want to sleep with a creeper right next to me, let me do it. CP2 Gray video. Of course! My man CP2 Gray's I got all the things. Everything good. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have much more concrete, do we? Well, obviously none of those have concrete in them, but even my base building box doesn't really have concrete. CPG Gray is great. They need to make more videos. In our time of need, we need more videos. Also, thank you, Cameron, for the wardrobe change. Let's get that done. I wish there was like a sound that played when people redeem things, because otherwise, like, it just goes in chat and just, whoop, it's gone. Or I'm just blind. Let's do the honey piggo. It's been a while. I still can't open up my packs because reasons. Also, we have a mod pool for Casper to do. Okay. So I've been doing a little bit of work on the base design, trying to figure out where the gold farms are going to go and how they're going to work and all that garbage. And I think I have some things figured out. So is this one the good one? I think that one's the bad one. What's the most recent one? So this is what the gold farms might look like. Just the basics of them. I don't know how tall I want them to be or if I'm going to sink them down to the ground. That's what I kind of did over there. These ones are also touching. So this is also just kind of some basic redstone that I threw together right here. We're probably going to sink these trident killers down a couple of blocks. That way it's underneath the floor level here. That way you don't see them. I somehow... Did it rain or something? I lost a snow golem. So what we're using is we're using a snow golem to attack this guy. That's going to aggro... What, are you just, like, not gonna hit this guy? Who are you aggroed on? Okay, there he goes. Anyway, so that guy's gonna hit that guy, which is gonna aggro all the other pigmen in the area. So we have some water streams that, like, push them into aggro range, and then they walk really quickly towards this. And then we have this up the top here. So this is pretty basic. It's pretty much the same thing that I had in the last gold farm. We have some lava dispensers. Crafting tables don't actually burn down with fire, which is a weird thing, but they do spread fire. So as you can see, this spreads pretty quickly. We got 20-ish pigmen pretty much all the time. Once you give it a second to actually, you know, get going and get into a good rhythm, you're pretty much always going to be around about 30 pigmen. You can see they basically just run straight into these trident killers, and then they just get annihilated in there. Very good trapdoor trident killers that we got here. Really approve of that. So we have 6 trident killers each. There is 1 per portal, and then 1 per side for the babies. And then as you can see, that's just like a ton of stuff going down there. We have like a little back area over here. Look at all this. Good stuff. Good stuff everywhere. All right. Yeah, so the trident killers are faster than all the things, although I think I just broke the trident killers. Yeah, I did, because I accidentally broke the redstone. It was stuck powered on. Anyway, so that's cool. Now those guys are going to despawn now. That's fine. Right then. I guess I got to kill those. Yeah, they're not going to despawn because of our tagging system. Anyway, it's fine. Let's just get rid of all that. So then, that's basically it. I just don't know how to decorate this yet. Yeah, so the problem that I'm kind of having right now is that you want them all to be in a different chunk, but they basically are. There's no way to have them be in their own chunk if you want them to be max size portals, though. Like, they're always going to be across 2 chunks. But the issue, what I think is happening, is that 2 of them are in the same chunk, which isn't good. I don't think you want 2 portals to be in the same chunk. Because this one, weirdly, runs a little bit slower, even though it's essentially the same exact thing. Yeah, see, this one just runs a lot slower. Now, I'm also trying to figure out some things to do with, like, the lighting of this build. So, as you see, I got, like, a 2-block gap between these portals here. But yeah, see, it just runs so much slower, even though this is the exact same build. I have no idea why. The front ones and the back ones are in different chunks. Yeah, they always spawn on the same side of the portal. So this one's spawning on the east side. I think they spawn on like east and south or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, look. I mean, it's just like, it's stupid. It's stupidly slow for no good reason. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, no idea why that one's slower. Same issue that we have on the Truly Bedrock server right now is it's just super slow. Like this one works perfectly fine, even though it is exactly the same build. Like there's literally no difference, but that one's just way slower. Bedrock edition. It's fantastic, everybody. That's what I'm contending with right now. We would have been doing this tonight, but that one's being dumb. Maybe I just like change that one to be touching each other, and then maybe it'll be fine. I also don't know what to do with the decoration of the portals either. But yeah, see, this one's working great. It's working maybe too good. Because my dragon killers are broken. Well, I broke them. Anyway, so that's where we're at on the gold farms. It'll be eventually. It's an eventually kind of deal. Also, I think the portals on this one are a lot smaller than the back ones, actually. I wonder why that is. I have pillars over there. Maybe that's the size that I could make them. Maybe that's the issue. The back portals are too big. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I just didn't build it during the right phase of the moon. Ooh, it could be. Yeah, they're not allowed to remove trying and killers from Bedrock Edition, so if they ever try, we're gonna rage. But yeah, there's basically no real chance at like a solid parity at this point. I think what's gonna happen is eventually, the next like 5-10 years, they're probably gonna phase out Java Edition. That just seems like the only path forwards. They've kind of already been slowly doing that. Like they pushed all the Java players into having Microsoft accounts. They did a couple other small little things here or there to bring Java over to Bedrock. Like I think they gave everyone of Java a free copy of Bedrock Edition or something. I'm not sure. They've done like 3 things to push Java players over to Bedrock and make it more cohesive. So at some point, Java's probably going to be unsupported. Because it just doesn't really make financial sense for them to have 2 near identical versions of the game, right? It's like a big time sink having 2 entirely different dev teams for what's essentially one game, right? I mean, I know it's not a popular take, but it just makes a logic. We need a piece of iron over here. Because Bedrock Edition is supposed to be like the version of Minecraft, but of course this game needs a couple more years to cook before it's really there. Hey, look at that. It's raining again. Maybe they'll fix that one day. We get haste from that? Give me haste! Should Silent use the sound pack for $100? No! I didn't even see this poll going. It's never gonna happen. You never... No. Bribery is illegal. Bribery is illegal. Thank you. Goodbye. We've spoken. Just because it's easy money doesn't mean it's good money, right? Robbing a bank is easy money doesn't mean it's good. SMH. SMH, my face. Chat has spoken. No. Chat has been overruled. I can keep denying the will of the people. And I shall. I shall. Yeah, so if you're not familiar, which you probably are, the mods have been stealing sounds that I make during stream, putting it into a Minecraft resource pack. So there's a sound for like breaking blocks. So it's like, I'm not gonna make the sound actually. I've learned my lesson. Don't make sounds on the stream because it will be used against you in a court of law and public opinion. It's currently being used as blackmail as we speak. Yep. But yeah, there's a ton of different sounds for like breaking blocks and fighting mobs and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Music discs, all kinds of horrific and horrible oddities. Use the pack. No! You're banned! How many times do I have to tell you you're banned? Jeez! But thank you so much. Sounds a lawyer. I'm about to get sued over here. Everyone needs a good lawyer. Thank you for the many, many biddies, but also stop! Jeez, my guy. Gotta stop this. This is not financially sound. I'm gonna give you some free financial advice right now. Stop. Stop! I don't want to know how many bits you're at. It's just too many. It's too many. Yeah, stop this. Stop while you're ahead. Well, you're very far behind. Stop while you're behind, but not worse behind. Does that make sense, GC? 400,000 points to use it once. No. Vader, you don't even have that many points. Get out of here. Can't bully me into use it, but you can't blackmail or bully or bribe me on this one specific topic. I may be open to blackmail, bullying, and bribery on other ones. Hey, blackmail, bullying, and bribery. That is nice alliteration right there. I like it. Okay. No, Casper, you're banned as well. Both of you are banned. Okay, you guys, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna have to buy a VPN and make a new account because you're about to get banned. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I know. Words are hard. Still, no one got that. Hey, we went all the way around the inside edge. Hey, guess what? We're not quite done because I forgot to mine out this back edge over here. Ah, jeez. Okay. Oh, I don't even have Silent 2 on the server. Whatever. Anyway. Blackmail, bullying, and bribery. All valid tactics in these streams, but not on this specific occasion. Think about the content. No, it'd make a good YouTube video. Maybe. But, like, I don't think it would do well on my channel. Because my channel's, like, tutorials and stuff. The tutorial I released today isn't even doing well. Because, I don't know. Reasons. Probably a thumbnail. I should probably change that thumbnail. Good old peer pressure. It does work for a lot of things in life. Even though it shouldn't. Ooh, you know what? It might have been a cool idea to make the inside and the outside edges of this a different color. It's like one color concrete there and then a second color here. What color would that second color be? I have no idea. But too late now that we're like less than a quarter away around. Maybe black. Have it like a little bit of a transition. Ooh, you know what? I don't know, I kind of like that idea actually. Because we could do black on the outside edge right here. And then maybe black on this outside edge as well. That could be good actually. You know what else is good? Taking a nap. Cyan. Blue terracotta. No. Good idea would have been to match the concrete and the glass. I don't know, I like it like this, actually. Yeah, I mean, you could match it. That would be a lot more colorful of a base. So the idea behind this one is we're out of concrete. Oh, hi, you're just a cow. Okay. The idea behind this one is that the color really pops because it has such a dark background and high contrast. Whereas, like, if it's right on other colors, then it's not really gonna pop out that much, you know? It's gonna be like, oh, okay, it's just a colorful base. Whereas this one, like, it's gonna be a lot more in your face with the bright colors because of that contrast. I think. I don't know. That's the idea, anyway. That's what I'm talking myself into. Hopefully I described that well enough. Purple looks so nice. Oh yeah, well I guess cyan terracotta is technically more of a purpley, isn't it? It's kind of this color. It's like a purplish, bluish. It's not really cyan at all. Yeah, maybe we could try it. We could try it. Because I think we're getting to the point where we need a few more accent blocks, but maybe we're getting a little bit carried away. I just wanted to get the circle installed and then like the outer edges. And then probably the next big piece of decoration that we're gonna do for the base is filling in no man's land right here. Which I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that. Ideas appreciated. I was playing around with a couple basic ideas, but I'm not fully sure what to do with that right now. But that's like the next biggest area of the base. And another big project that I just gave myself by putting it in the circle. Because now we have to do something with it. I also need to go rip out the stone that's out there and replace that with grass or something. Or put like a little hill back over there. Because we did not actually need to flatten out that entire area. I went a little bit overzealous with the flattening of this entire area. So maybe I'll put like a little hill back out there or something. Server crash? Yeah, server crash. You have good ideas every now and again? Everyone does. You know, if you have enough ideas, eventually some of them will be pretty decent, right? Just how it goes. What was your idea again? Hold up. Please remind me. Oh, well, okay. That was a weird little crash. Was that a server crash? Hold up. Or was that a me crash? Where's Nodecraft at? Please hold. I want to know. I'm curious now. Put your bets in the chat. How long has the server been up? Server's been up for 15 minutes. Okay, well, I guess it was just me then. Weird. Really is a good idea. Don't worry about it. What? Fill in no man's land with water. That was one of the ideas that we had. So the idea would... I'm still thinking about what blocks should go underneath the water. Because water would be an easy way to spawn-proof this. But what goes underneath the water? We were looking at mud, because that matches the concrete fairly well if you don't look too closely. And it's super cheap. And like most of this is dirt anyway, so it would just be super easy to do. Like you just click on a bottle, bam, done. But we could also do something like the colored wool. So we could do like magenta wool at this layer and then water above that. And then maybe that would give us a little bit more color and accent to the base. But then again, that kind of goes against the idea of like having what color there is like really pop out against the terrain. Not necessarily the terrain, but the backdrop of gray. I still got that beacon, right? Yeah, here we go. Missed a corner. Probably. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't see it. If I spot it in 6 months, I'll let you know. Add quartz. Quartz is a very nice high contrast with the gray. And that's something that we did look at originally. And when we were like figuring out the build palette for this, but it's very expensive. I think we would use it very sparingly, maybe in like the storage room. But quartz and concrete does always go very well together. You're right. Pictures to see the wonderful idea. Oh, I see. Use the sounds or the mods are going to give it to everyone else on the server. Eh. Can't be bothered. Nope. Blackmail will not work. Blackmail will not work. See, other people can embarrass me, and that's fine. Chat can embarrass me, that's fine. I can embarrass myself, that's fine. But listening to myself embarrass myself? Like watching my old videos? Ugh. Nasty, gross. Get out of here. Please, no. So bad. Casper, please, no. I don't play Fortnite. Honey already said they would play Fortnite, and they lied. You said you were going to play Fortnite with us, honey. And then you never played Fortnite with us. You played Fortnite with Kula. I know you did. I got the screenshot evidence in my DMs. Kula narked on you. And, yep. But you never played with us? Okay, this stream was supposed to be about fixing iron farms. And, oops. That was an hour ago. Time goes fast when you gotta place blocks. And we're out of concrete anyway. So, oh, we only need like 2 more stacks. Not even that. Well, we actually got really close. So how many iron farms to fix? I'll get back to you on that. Jury's still out. Jury's still out. A number between 0 and 2. Does between 0 and 2 count 0 and 2? I don't know if that's how that works. But also, we needed to give some time to the red iron farm to... Or the magenta iron farm to see if that one is actually going to do something. I poked it with a stick, and I said do something. And maybe that worked. Maybe that worked. Okay. Right then. Inclusive or exclusive of between? Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess inclusive. That makes sense. Okay, so my idea for fixing the iron farm is I need a bell. That's my idea. Give me a bell! Where's the bell? Oh, jeez, I put it away somewhere, didn't I? Ooh, did I leave it in this iron farm? I definitely need a bell. Oh, it was somewhere. How much iron is this made? Oh, well, it's made 2.5 stacks. I don't know in how much time. Where's my bell at? Because I need that to find the village leader guy. So I can find the center of the village. So I can find... Ah, there. It's literally right there. Literally right there. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I know you guys seen it. Okay, we have way more ores than I thought we did. I was going to get distracted and break some ores. Right. So we need to put down the bell. Find out which one of these guys is the quote-unquote leader of the village. Because whichever bed that guy is linked to is the center of the village. Easy enough to figure out. We're going to put down another bed up there. We're going to break one of the beds so that a villager links to that bed, right? So there's still 20 beds up there. And then we're going to put down a new bed in that location. Find out which bed the leader's linked to. Break his bed, and then he'll link to a new bed. And then, in theory, that should move the center of the village. And then, maybe that'll fix the farm. Because my current hypothesis, is that the center of the village is just not quite lined up with the center of the iron farm. So it's trying to spawn golems, and it's trying, and it's trying, and it's trying, but they're trying to spawn over here, and it's just failing. And the times that they do spawn, it manages to place them over here. Because the spawning range is a big old square, and if the village leader is linked to like one of these beds or one of the ones on the very edges, then it could be that the square is just like mostly over floating air. So maybe it's just failing to spawn golems most of the time. So if we can move the village center from like the very edge into one of the center-ish beds, then we should see a significant rate increase. Especially because the outer two rings of this iron farm are non-spawnable. Like, we got the glass in there for aesthetics and the buttons, of course. By the way, those buttons need to be replaced with blackstone. Don't let me forget in the next, forever. So let's take a look at how much this has actually produced. 21 iron? How long has it been loaded? Not the entire time that we've been streaming. I mean, I don't know. That's not so bad. We'll let you forget. Thank you. That's what I asked for. It might, is that his new? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. It might, if it's been previously loaded, then it might. But if you like leave it in unloaded chunks and then relog and then switch to peaceful and then don't load it, then it should be good. Because Minecraft might still remember that it's there even if you've like unloaded it, right? It's kind of weird. Okay, let's give this a couple of minutes. And if we see some golems, then like, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm hoping that I don't need to do what I'm thinking I need to do. Who's linked to this? Okay, so this guy right here is leader. So his bed is village center. Interesting. Okay. Either way, I need to get a new bed. We also need to make sure that the leader bed or the center bed is near enough to the AFK spot that it will still spawn golems while we're AFK up there. Because that's why I had to rearrange the beds in the first place. Is some of the beds were too far away from the AFK spot. Are we just don't have any beds? Don't have any wool? I know I made extra beds with that extra wool that I had. There's gray wool in one of these chests, and it's impossible to see. Gray carpet. In one of these ones. Oh. No. Ooh, maybe it's in the box of use. No, those are red beds. Well, kind of need a gray bed. Okay, we'll go buy some wool. We'll go buy some wool. That's fine. How do you figure out which one's is bad? So I was going to get him out of there and then let him go up to the beds at nighttime and let him sleep in it and then figure it out that way. And then I would break his bed, make him link to another one, and then that bed would become the new center. In theory. Has it spawned any golems at all? Sometimes, it takes a little while to get a golem, so it's not necessarily broken if you don't see a golem for like a couple minutes. But I think that's the best current hypothesis for why it's being dumb. Now, on the other hand, is red doing anything? This one hasn't been loaded for super long either. I mean, it's been doing some things. I also don't know how long this one's been loaded. There is like a chance that maybe they just fixed themselves. Because that did happen in my redstone testing world as well. Anyway, let's go buy some wool. In game theory. Yeah. I have no idea what you're trying to do, Shadow. You did not explain what you're trying to do very well. It's a complicated system. If you don't know like how to modify it yourself, then you probably shouldn't be trying to modify it, to be honest, because it's not like the simplest thing. You should probably just build it full size and then ignore the chest that you don't want, right? To be honest, that would probably be a lot easier for you than trying to customize it. I also haven't messed with that system in like since it released, so you know. They look fixed so far. Yeah, well, sometimes they were like appearing to be fixed and then still being broken. It's complicated. Oh, does anyone know if someone sells obsidian here? Because I'm gonna need some obsidian, I think, for the portals. Ender chest? This stuff's still just one diamond a stack, right? Yeah. We should also check the trader, dude. See what kind of shenanigans have shown up in here. Because everything in here is a diamond a stack. Take the glass. That diamond's only a diamond? Dang, what a score! I'll take the lapis too, actually. And then... No, this is valuable at all. I need the blue. I'll buy the diamond. There we go. Very nice. Good deal, good deal. This bookshop. I will not... You actually have 400,000 points for it? That's crazy. I didn't think you had that many. Yeah, smaller doesn't describe anything. Like, height, width, depth, like... Okay, what is this shop, actually? Orange shop? Okay, this is brand new. We haven't actually been here. Terracotta, glass... Everything one diamond a stack? That's great. Light sticks, juice... just straight up carrots? Wow. A diamond for a stack of carrots. Also, this wool is not very cheap. The wool shop over there sells it for half the price. Cyan and sand shops. I'm looking for obsidian because I'm thinking I'm going to need a couple stacks of obsidian. Because we need to build 8 portals. And I only have the obsidian for 4 right now. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. What even is that? It's oddly placed. If you know what I mean. Oddly placed. Was there explosive diarrhea? I don't know. I'm just saying. Something happened over there. It's concerning at the least. Okay, who would sell obsidian? Like, this is another plant shop? It's just a plant shop. Just a plant shop. Okay, so probably not going to sell obsidian. Pego Butt is definitely not going to sell obsidian. Is this also a sand shop right here? I'm guessing that's what this is. 3 stacks for a diamond. That's not a bad deal, actually. I should keep that in mind. There's also these new shops that have popped up over here. 6 times each. A cool black brick. Normal copper, yes. Is this a slime build? I don't know. Oh, there's also up there. We haven't been up there. This is Loy adjacent territory. Yeah, this is Loy. Yeah. This is definitely a Loy. He loves to do the bold letters on signs. That's the giveaway. Besides the fact that it's also just a very Zloy build. I mean, look at that chimney. Ain't no one else building chimneys like that. Okay. Wax. Yeah, no, yeah. Wow, bro's making bank over here. Dang, son. God dang. Bro's got diamonds for days. That's probably all from Slack. Let's see. Is there anything up here, actually? No. Okay. Okay, let's check out. This is probably just gonna be Prismarine, I would imagine. Jailing, Riptide. Oh, it's enchantments. I see. Right then. Good place to get tridents, actually. This looks like it could be a thing, maybe? What you got? What you got? What you got? Deep slate. I was hoping for obsidian. Okay, regular blocks. That's good to know, I guess. What do we got over here? Literally nothing. So he put the diamonds in there himself. You know, I wouldn't put it past him to like make it look like his shop's really popular. But no, Slack needs like 700,000 copper. So yeah. Use your bank account. So sad. This is so sad. Okay, let's go back to the iron farms. Where's my Java edition? We need to get this guy back on the server as well. I should have been leaving him AFK because he would load like maybe both of them. The creators of Counting with Silent, we now have Shopping with Silent. Hey, sometimes you gotta go shopping. We got some good deals. It's a little bit of retail therapy, you know, a little bit of doom buying. Look at that, you know, we got some of that in there. We got a little bit of the dying to know buying. Yeah, we got some good deals. A diamond for a stack of lapis isn't so bad. Yeah, I know Slack's got a bartering farm. He really should set up a shop for that. Yeah, he really should set up a shop for that. Because there's so many useful things from a bartering farm that I'd buy. With all my many monies that I made from selling stone. Okay. Should we just like go for it and just assume that the farms are broken? Because I've not seen any knowledge to like the contrary, that they're not broken. Okay, we're gonna get Sound 2 back up here. Without the replay. How big is the circle? 176 diameter. Big. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to buy concrete. Bro, I'm literally so dumb. We need like a stack of concrete right there. Oh, he's fallen through the world again. I knew that. I forgot to get out this. Hello. Okay. Turn off your replay mod. We're gonna go buy a couple stacks of concrete and hope that the iron farms do something in the meantime. Are you gonna do something? Are you gonna do something? Ah, they're not doing anything. So sad. No amount of Pigo points nor real monies will convince me to use the pack. I feel like I've said that in a bunch of different ways. Yeah, I know you guys probably have at least 3 million Pigo points. Like, just between, like, the 8 of you. Here, quick! What did I miss? Shopping and circles. So, you know, not much. Not much, not much. Okay, this stuff is 2 diamonds a stack, so we're not going to buy that much. 1 stack! Or, sorry. 1 stack per diamond. Okay. No, it's twice as much as the powder, but it's half as expensive as I thought it was. We're going to buy 4 stacks. Just so I have something to play with. What about 1 million pigs? 10 million subscribers. Face reveal on a sound pack. Yeah, there we go. That sounds appropriate. Bro, we're on track to hit 750 in like 2 years at this point. It's so slow. This is so sad. You're loving the not fixing iron farms. Well, you know, it's what you came here for. To be fair, I got distracted, okay? And to be fair, you guys are trying to bully and bribe and blackmail me at the same time. So, you know, you get what you come for. Okay, there we go. Circle's done. Ray tracing's doing a good job of tracing. Oh, so many rays. So many tracing. Salt plagiarizing Ash. Come on. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Yeah, so we need to fill in the entire center area, and then that'll look pretty good. I'm still on the fence about like switching out the most outer layer for black. If we could just dye the concrete, that'd be nice, but I don't think we can. Okay, this has got a golem. And he's having a happy good old time in there, isn't he? Foggy glass floor. It would take so much glass. But like, that's such a big area. That would take forever. Okay, how much have you produced? 4? That's the first golem you've had? Oof. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it, but look how good it looks. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, everybody. We're gonna try fixing it. Let me explain why and how it's broken one more time. One more time. Okay, so our iron farms are still broken for no seemingly good reason. So basically it spawns like 2 golems every 30 minutes, and it's just horribly, horribly, horribly slow. So, yeah, it's just pretty bad. Now, I have no actual reason why. I have no idea or reason why it would be this slow, but my only hypothesis this far is that the center of the village is too far off to the side, so it's trying to spawn golems like mid-air over there, and it's just failing repeatedly. So I'm going to try moving the center of the village. You're proving my point wrong right now. I'm going to try and move the center of the village more towards the center right here and hope that that works. And how we're going to do that is we have ourselves a lovely little bell right here. If we place this down, the person who links to it and then gets the storm cloud particles when you break it is the leader of the village. Whichever bed this guy is linked to is the center of the village. So we're going to get this guy out of here. We're going to give him up to his beds up there and see which bed he sleeps in. And then basically just like move his bed. Hopefully. Hopefully that works. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You wonder how many quality sounds can be found in old streams? No! Don't you dare. Oh, I lost an ender chest somewhere. Yeah, I had it in a chest somewhere. It's gone. It's gone. And it's gone. Okay. It's like 3 blocks over. Sounds easy. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? So much and so little in so many ways. We are going to get rid of the lava up there because, like, obviously. Wait, now, hold up now. It's spawned 3 golems since we've been here. You guys didn't see that. No one saw that. It spawned 4 golems since we've been here. Now that I'm going to try and fix the farm, it spawned 4 golems in the last 2 minutes. So, you know, try as you might to convince me that you're working. I'm still thoroughly unconvinced. 5 golems. Okay, maybe the farm is actually working. 6 golems. Maybe I just need to, like, threaten to tear down their iron farm. And then, like, okay, I'll spawn some golems. I'll spawn some golems. I still don't believe him, though. I'm still committed to tearing down the village. I like nothing more than creating unnecessary workloads for myself. That's a fact. Okay. 7 golems, though? Like, come on. Bro. It spawned nothing for, like, 10 minutes. And now, all of a sudden, we have, like, 30 iron. Maybe it's working! Is anyone on the server right now? Oh, no. No one's here. Okay. Do the bed thing. You still want to see how it works? Well, you see, I've never done it before, so... Your guess is as good as mine. Ooh. Been a while since we've had that sound effect. If you don't know how to modify it yourself, you really should not be trying to modify it, to be honest. Just build the full system. It'll work fine for you. It's gonna be way easier. You probably could have already had it done by now. It's probably not the answer you're looking for, but like... I'm gonna see if it links to the bottom beds. Then we'll build a little platform down there. It's fine. I just need a bucket. Hey, look at that! I found a bucket. He just spawned in. I mean... It seems like it's going fine. Now that I'm, like, threatening to tear it down. I mean, this is the amount of golems that I would expect to get. I'm gonna spawn-proof all that. I mean, it seems like it's doing fine. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't know. No, we're just waiting to be streamed. Whoa, get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! We did just cure these guys from zombie villagers. I don't know! It seems like it's working fine now. That's the most annoying thing. Bro, yeah, we just had another 2 golems. I think it's actually working now. They wanted the screen time. It seems like it, bro. That is... No, so they were having this golem issue even without the AFK spot, so that's not relevant to this. But I might still need to move the village center based on the AFK spot, though. It seems like it's working pretty well. We are going to go to the AFK spot, though, which is right here, and see if it's still spawning golems. Because if it's not, then I still need to move the bed anyway. It should spawn golems even if I'm in this back corner. So let's see. Does the green one stop working? No, we know the green one's working. Yeah, see, that one still works fine. We know the blue one works. Yeah, blue and green have never had issues. Those are like the golden child of the iron farms. The golden children? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's nice. Well, we don't need to move the beds, I guess. I'm still curious about red, though. Here's the white bed I put on the outside. That shouldn't matter at all. It really shouldn't, because there's 20 villagers in there, and they're all linked to their beds upstairs. Unless there's only 19 beds. But if there was only 19 beds, then it wouldn't spawn any golems at all. Red seems broken. Well, that one's had like 3.5 stacks of iron in it. It might just take a minute for us to get golems on that one. We're also right at the edge of the render distance for like these guys. We haven't seen any on blue, but blue's like always worked. If blue is broken, then like may as well just tear down the whole base, honestly. Blue's only got 10 villagers as well. All the other three have 20. It was supposed to be blue and green only have 10 villagers, but the villager breeder really went overzealous on the green one, so we just put that 1 to 20. Which is nice, because that's the only iron farm that really works. Go there and start tearing it down. Yeah, I might need to. I might also just be that the beds aren't quite positioned correctly to get golems from AFK spot. But I think we've tested it before, and they were getting golems from there. Oh, is that guy in spectator mode? No, Solitude's in survival right now. Okay, so he should be helping spawn golems. But I think he might be too high up. Anyway, what is Magenta doing over here? Let's count our gray beds up there just to make sure, because it should be 20. Like, you're not gonna get golems without 20 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. $11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 beds. Okay, we're gonna get more golems over here now. Oh, actually, you know what? I think they probably could spawn on this right here. I never thought about that until right now, but I've never seen a golem spawn over there either, so. Burn them all down! I'm kind of feeling like it. I don't know. Seems like it's working pretty well now. The threat of violence appears to have worked on the villagers. Yeah. We've given it a few minutes, and it appears that it's actually working perfectly fine, which is honestly more confusing and more concerning than if it was just broken. Because if it was just broken, I'd be like, okay, that's fine, we'll just fix it. But if it appears to be broken for a long time, and then magically fixes itself, that is more confusing and more confusing. I don't have an explanation for why it was broken, and I don't have an explanation for why it's working. But threatening to tear it down seems to have done the trick. So, maybe blackmail is just the way to go. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Threaten to tear down farm. Farm will fix itself. Okay, got that written down in my notes. Count the beds. I did count the beds. Missing buttons by the top villager? I don't think so. That shouldn't, like, affect anything. Even if I was, though, it would just, like, have the ability for a golem to spawn up there. I guess I'm missing one button. Oh, I'm missing one on the backside, too, actually. Interesting. Yeah, so, like, those were just available spawning spots. It's not gonna break the farm or anything. Because we've had a bunch of the lime golems spawn outside of lime, and that was fine. That never caused any issues. Okay, let's break this bed. And let's see if they still spawn a bunch of golems. Because look at this. Now it's gotten like over a stack of iron. Put your beds in 5x5 square. Yeah, that's the normal way to do it. For this one, I need it to be within 60... Oh, no, within like 58 or something. Like some weird number. I thought it was 64. It's not. I need to be within some weird distance of the village center. So I had to move them into this like kind of bizarre layout to get that village center closer to the AFK spot. Because they weren't spawning from the AFK spot. Okay, let's see if we can get one more golem to spawn. And then I'll be like, maybe it wasn't the bed. That bed really should not have done anything. Should have been completely inert. If there was 21 villagers, then it would have been linked to, but... Yeah, I don't think it should have caused anything like that. We should no golem spawn here. That is a good quote. That's a good quote indeed. Set off the weathers. Hold on, this isn't the Anarchy server. Also, I think you should be able to put a lead on a wither and drag him around. I already counted the beds. It was 20. Did you not see me count the beds? I counted them before you suggested the first time. Okay. We're going to go ahead and check on the red iron farm. So magenta might be working, but we know that red is still definitely, most certainly, almost probably broken. Because both of those ones had problems, but allegedly that one's fixed now. Got my eyes on you, though. Very peculiar. Maybe curing all the villagers is what fixed it. I mean, maybe we just need to turn you all into zombies. You want to be a zombie, or you gotta spawn some golems, eh? What do you say? Should I let a zombie in here on you guys? Huh? What do you want to spawn some golems? You got two options, misters. Spawn a golem or get zombied. I hear it's very relaxing to spawn golems. Getting turned into a zombie is excruciating. Allegedly. Not that I would know anything about that, you know, no, I'm not like a zombie or anything. I mean, the bed isn't going to affect anything. Maybe we should just turn them into zombies. Is that a threat? It's definitely a threat, yeah. Threats, blackmail, bribery, bullying. We should put that on like a live, laugh, love sign. That would actually be some pretty funny merch. Instead of live, laugh, love, it's bullying, blackmail, and bribery. Yes. So good. That's great. Can someone Photoshop that? That's fantastic. Oh, man. Okay, we're not getting any golems at all over here. We've had 6 irons since we took it out. It's not an alliteration, though. No, threats isn't. So you just drop the threats. Unless we can find, like, a good word that starts with B for threats. Yeah, see, we're not really getting any golems in this one. Maybe we just turn them into zombies, man. Maybe that's the way to go. Can we get a zombie out here? Maybe we just let a zombie go wild in there. No, we already have blackmail. I want threats. Blackmail isn't quite a threat. That's like a threat with, like... I mean, it is a threat, but it's a threat with, like... backing to it. It's not just like, I'm gonna hurt you. It's like, I'm gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna tell everyone that you, like pineapple on pizza. Yeah, blackmail isn't like physical threat. It's not like violence. It's not like you're gonna get hurt. It's like emotional or financial or social threat. Well, one golem battery. Battery is good. Hmm. Sound spawning golems? Oh, it is actually. You can see the particles from them. Can't see the golem, but you can see the particles. Wow, good game, good game. Bears, Beetles, and Battlestar. Wait, Bears, Beats, and Battlestar Galactica. Only one golem. I'm not feeling it. I'm thinking it's time for the zombies. You guys gonna spawn some more golems? I want a baby zombie because that's gonna make it way easier. Oh, that guy seems to be volunteering. Well, it seems like we have a volunteer zombie. It's gonna be. Oh, well, you got a golem too, though. Okay, I'll let you know if we need you, zombie. Let's see. Are you available, like, right now, Mr. Zombie? He looks to be available right now. He looks eager and willing. Are you guys gonna spawn some more golems, or what? Come on. Give me some more golems, or you're getting the zombie. He's right there. I'm not joking around, man. I'm not kidding around. No malarkey. No, I definitely didn't watch The Office. No. You know, I don't really want to go out there right now either, though. Ah! There's a zombie out here. Somebody want to get me. I wonder if green is spawning because of Silent 2 or because of me. Aren't I a zombie? Yeah, but I'm a different kind of zombie. Hey, don't even think about it. Can I get one more golem? Oh, okay. I got one more golem. Scream was a good goat noise. Thanks. Man, they can see you from so far away. The zombies really got some range on them. Yeah, good eyesight. I'm not threatening enough. No, I already put them in there. I don't know. Now that we're standing over here, the red iron farm seems to be putting out some golems. It seems to be that it's threatening. Yeah, our threats seem to be working with this golem farm right now, because we're getting a fair amount of golems. Way more than we ever had before. So maybe we don't need to fix it. I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna have to do some AFK work over here and see what happens. Also, these skeletons, man. Get out of here. Some AFK work. Because I'm the only one on. I wouldn't think that would matter. It really shouldn't. But yeah, look at this. I mean, we're actually getting a decent flow of golems right now. What we do need to do is test if we're getting golems from here. Don't even think about it. That guy could have spawned before we got over here. Shouldn't does not sound safe in terms of bug rock. I agree. If we can get a golem while standing right here, then we don't need to move the beds. If we don't get a golem from right here, then we need to move around the beds. Office isn't funny. Oh, you're starting some fights in the chat right now. Extra beds maybe help too. I don't think so, though. We have a single golem. Seeming like we don't have... Oh, we got it. Okay, we're gonna go over there. Ain't nobody spawning golem right now? We have an extra bed on lime. Because it's our sleeping bed. Can we get a golem from, like, over here? Because we might still have to move around the beds on it. Because of the AFK spot. Shenanigans. Also, I haven't seen one spawn at blue. Never mind. We have one spawning blue. Okay. Well, let's try moving around the beds on this one, just so we can get them at the AFK spot. Seems like that might be what we need to do. Shouldn't really be that big of a deal. They did decide to spawn golems, though. Proud of them. Blackmail and bullying and bribery and battery. Really worked out in our favor. Okay, well, it's not those two guys. So who else linked to this? I'm not seeing anybody else that's linked to it. Maybe it's the upstairs guy? Might be the upstairs guy. Oh, he came and left already. Okay, well, we can get going still. Let's put this down right here, I guess. Are you the leader? Seems like he is, actually. Okay. That makes it a bit more complicated. I would still want to bring up another villager just to have a detection guy up here while we fiddle around with this. Because if that guy dies, everyone's gonna like unlink and stuff. That's gonna be kind of really annoying. Let's grab the next guy over. Yeah, we'll just grab this dude. Also, really need to make some more powered rails at some point. I have a couple of older super smelters, but yeah, they're kind of a little bit outdated. I have an update to like the rotating super smelter that I could put out, because they changed the fuel. It used to be the scaffolding was a really good fuel source, but then they broke that because reasons. So unfortunately, the super smelter that I made specifically for that kind of needs some modifications, you know? And the thing about rotating super smelters is like you gotta change the timing to based on what fuel you're using to get optimal efficiency. It's definitely spawning guys now. Maybe we give it another shot from the AFK spot. Can I make it? Oh, I can't make it. I tried. I tried. What can I say? I tried. I'm thinking of doing another small advent calendar this year. It's probably just going to be like 4 8 tutorials. Was a bug? You're a bug. Okay, that one did technically spawn while we were standing here. Can we get one more, though, for verification? Okay, well, what do you think? What do you think, guys? Is the threat of violence enough to make these iron farms actually work? Is this one going to start working again? Maybe we don't have any broken iron farms. Maybe it was all in my head. As far as the beds on the outside. It really shouldn't be, though. We had a cat just spawn there. I saw the bubbles from it. It really should not be the bed on the outside. It, like, doesn't make any sense at all that it would be the bed on the outside. That one's spawning. We're not getting any at magenta, but maybe it just needs another minute. Yeah, it really should not be the bed. All of them have 20 except blue has 10. Blue and green have always worked fine. Magenta and red have always had issues. Magenta got zombied, and I cured them all, and now that seems working. Red is magically sort of working. It's complicated. Like, it's hard to tell if it's really functioning well or not, because previously it was just, like, spawning super slowly. And it's normal to have, like, big gaps between golems, so it's hard to tell if it's, like, fully fixed or if it's just kind of pretending a little bit. But there goes a guy. There goes 2 guys. I mean, I don't know. Seems like they're doing pretty alright. Maybe the threat of violence really was all it took. Maybe I just need to, like, have some more AFK time over here. I mean, it's got a fair amount of iron in it, man. I don't know. Yeah, now that I've thoroughly threatened all of these guys, it appears that the farm is actually working fine. So all 4 of the iron farms are working in theory, and all of them are spawning golems from our middle AFK spot. So that's cool. I don't need to fix 2 iron farms, which is great because I already fixed these 2 in theory. But then they were still broken, but now they're fixed again. I'm just thoroughly confused by this entire situation, to be honest. Test alley rates. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to stand in the middle and see what they do. This one's obviously working. Pretty well, I might add. This one we pulled a bunch of iron from, but oh my god, okay, this one's obviously working pretty well. This one's actually overflowing. We're mostly on this side of the base right now, so like that makes sense. Okay, well, good news everyone, we fixed the iron farms. Oh, I still gotta go tear down my tracks from over there. Tracks? Who calls them tracks? They're rails. Huh. Is anyone else as confused as I am? I'm pretty confused right now. But maybe that's just normal. Maybe nothing's really changed. An iron cube maker. Yeah, so all of these iron farms are going to send into a central storage system at some point. Right now, obviously, it's very basic setup. But yeah, they're all going to have tracers that go to the middle. I'm going to get the gold farm set up. The octuple gold farm. Might have to redesign where that goes, though. Because that's currently on chunk borders. I think that's a problem. I don't know how else to, like, get into the space while looking good, though. Anyway, that's a problem for later. Yeah, we're going to get the gold farm set up. And then... central storage is going to be important after that. That's one of the next major things that we need to do. And I have absolutely no clue what we're doing for main central storage. Hey, but good news. It's now getting nighttime. And ray tracing looks like it's working. Allegedly. So we're going to get a nice view of the base with the outer lights. In the middle of 4 chunks. Yeah, so I'm guessing 2 portals can't be in the same chunk, right? Which is really a problem for our base that's centered on 1 chunk. Is that 24? That's only on 60? Why is it 60 and then unlimited? There's no like 90 or 100 or 120? Crazy. Hey, there we go. Full circle complete, everybody. Looking good. Hey, Porkchop Wally. Welcome in. How you doing? Base is looking pretty good. This ray tracing, isn't it? It's coming along. It is indeed. At any rate, the iron farms may or may not be working, possibly, but the circle around the edges is actually looking really nice right now. Let's see. Video. 110. There we go. You got to go to 110 FOV just to see the entire base, but it's worth it. Love it. It's coming along. It's coming along. We're gonna get a lot more lights up in here. It's been a while. I think so. Please hold. Yeah, it's been a couple years, hasn't it? Porkchop. I knew I recognized your name, but yeah, 2020 I think was when you first joined the community, right? Dang, it's been a while. How you doing? Crazy. Maybe that's not when you first joined, but that's when I saw a message from. Pretty late indeed. Yeah, so imagine this, but like all throughout the very center of the base. Because right now, obviously, the outer edges is all that we got lit up. But like, we're going to have a bunch more things like this throughout the base. And I think that's just going to look really nice. Oh, you know what? I kind of like the lighting on that edge wall right there, even. Ooh, maybe we could build like a little wall going around the edge. Just like 3 blocks up to get some nice lighting on that. That could look interesting. Because at some point, I'm thinking of doing a spiral starting from the middle or maybe from the edges over there. And that would go up and up to like the roof. Or maybe we'd keep going halfway around to the roof. Because at some point, there's going to be a roof on the space. And I think the roof is also going to be spirals. But that's kind of very long-term goals. And I would need to generate that with a world edit, I think. That wasn't a creeper right there, was it? I hope not. Jeez, well, hopefully you're doing better now. Being sick is always rough. Oh my god, get out of here. Too many. I gotta remember to lock these places up, man. Okay, this iron farm is obviously cranking. We'd love to see it. Gotta remember to empty these things out. But yeah, these are going to be going into the main... Was it block of iron? You can't search for iron block? Okay, sure. The main storage system at some point. That's going to be in the very center chunk. How that's going to be laid out, how tall it's going to be, what systems are going to be in there, I'm not sure. I have a bunch of concepts and other ideas, but, you know, these things take a long time to figure out and get precise. Put iron door on each one? Yeah, I probably should. But I can't afford that. Are you kidding me? Iron? This economy? Okay. Well, that was the major plan for this this stream, was to fix the iron farms. We procrastinated heavily on it, and it turns out that that was actually a good idea because we don't really need to fix them? Question mark. So I mean, that's something, I suppose. I don't know why we don't need to fix them. But I guess that's not really a problem, is it? I should just kind of shut up and be glad that I don't need to fix them. Yeah, we're going to put this guy right here. Because I know that he should, in theory, be able to spawn golems while standing there. Allegedly. Stream's over. Yeah, stream's over. Time to go. No, we still got other things we can do. Procrastinated so much the farms got tired and fixed themselves. Darn right! That's how we do it! Heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's the way I like it. Can we do that more often? Not too upset about that. Farms fixing themselves? I mean, hey. But I was genuinely super confused about why they were broken. We'll see if they stay fixed or if they're just having like a little mood of like, I don't know, maybe it'll work right now. Oh, I stole the beacon. That's right. I'm not gonna have haste for any of this. $9 million copper later. How to fix any iron farm? The answer will shock you. Yeah, just like, don't. The answer is don't. Because we already tore down those iron farms once and remade them, and they were still having the same issue. So that's why I was so very confused about like what was actually happening. See, this iron farm's always worked well though. Let's go ahead and make some iron doors, because yeah, you're right. You get 3 for that? Jeez. Good investment right there. Oh, you know what? While we're here, we can actually work on the iron farms a little bit. We have blackstone? Yeah, here we go. Because we need to do the blackstone buttons. I don't know how many of these we need, but it's probably a few buttons. Because all these iron farms have oak buttons on them, and that looks kind of stupid. So we're going to go and put these buttons on there. These are the closest ones I could get to match the concrete. Bribery, blackmail, bullying, art is done. Oh, there you go. Nice. That's so good. I love it. With the cute little rainbow and stuff. Very good. Very demure. Very artsy. Perfection. This one spawns golems so fast. This one spawns golems faster than any of the other ones. And it kind of always has. And it's silly. And I don't know why. But also, not complaining. Can we move this into this spot right here? Because I know he didn't want to link to it when there's a block above it. Does he link to it now? Did he actually link to it? I have no idea. Ah, there he goes. Okay. Maybe I should give him a smithing table, actually. That would probably match the blocks a little bit nicer. Not stand out so much. Yeah, see, that blends in a lot nicer. Last version of Live, Laugh, Love. Yes. It's great. It's the lesson that we've learned from today's stream. Blackmail, bribery, bullying. Not particularly in that order. But that's how we got things done with these villagers. And I'm proud of the work that we've done. This guy need a new workstation? No, he's already got one that blends in. Last time you were on here, you were on the Bedrock server? Yeah, I think you were on the Derptopia or Piglandia, one of the two. Derptopia is still going. It's on season 3, I think. Piglandia, the Java server that we had, we closed that one down from just patrons, and then we rebranded it in a shocking development. And now it's a public, public Bedrock Java server. And all the seasons last like 3 months. We actually just started a brand new season on that too, actually. You should be able to apply basically immediately if you're on the main server, main Discord. Because we basically let everyone that's level 5 or higher join on that. It's anarchy right now, so it's just chaos. Good old chaos server. Working with villagers. Is Mojang going to do the villager revamp? We have no idea. They put that out in like 1 or 2 like little betas, and then they never touched it again. And the world rejoiced and was very happy, and no one complained. But yeah, we've not heard any word on that at all since they like originally released it. And that's fine. You know, they can just let that get the bundle treatment. Because that was not good. Yeah. Nah, not good. We like our villagers, hell they are. If they're gonna do a villager revamp, Bedrock Edition better get Java iron farms. Like, they need to actually give us the full village and pillage update from Java Edition. They need to make iron farms and villager trading and raid farms actually be in parity. Because right now they are completely not in any way. They're entirely different. Oops. Okay, you're gonna link to this, right? Just right, dude? You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. There he goes. I believe it. Okay. How's this one doing? Oh, we forgot to give these guys doors as well. Whoops. We're doing pretty good on iron on this one. We should probably go ahead and craft this down real quick, though. But yeah, we're also waiting to see what Mojang is going to do with the redstone experiment that they did. Because that got a bunch of backlash, you know, immediately, of course, because it's a redstone experiment. And they're like, oh, don't touch my redstone. But, you know, they fixed a few of the issues and the problems that there was with that immediate release. And then it seemed to be a lot more well-received. You know, anytime you touch anything with redstone, it's going to be immediate backlash. Just instantaneous, regardless of what the change is. Even if you, like, add something new and cool. So you're like, that's not vanilla. That feels like modded. Happens with literally every new Minecraft feature. So what can you do? But yeah, there was a pretty significant change to redstone and, like, the update order and all that. To try and make it more reliable and better and more understandable. Which I think is a noble cause. But yeah, we haven't seen any updates to that. There's also the minecart update. And we haven't heard anything from that either. But it's only been a couple of months. These experiments usually last forever. Like, some of the Bedrock experiments lasted for, like, years. And they're just finally now releasing them. It's kind of annoying how slow they are. But, you know, they want to make sure that stuff's actually working and good. And that's understandable. Okay. I think we're all good now. Minecart Juniors are fun. Yeah, no, the super speedy minecarts. Oh, it's so good. You'll love to see it. Legitimately super fun. All right, we have so many more shulker boxes. I need to put those to use. Should also probably build a storage system at some point. It's getting a little bit out of hand. And also, on the topic of updates, it seems like the winter drop, the one with the creaking and stuff, seems like that update's almost done. They're pretty much just in the bug fix phasing right now. Bug fix phase. Because the most recent betas and the most recent snapshots have been pretty tiny. So I wouldn't be super surprised if we see, like, maybe 2, maybe 3 more betas or snapshots for those. And then we're probably going to start getting pre-releases and stuff for those. I'm running around this right now, checking to make sure I didn't miss any corners. Because one person in chat like an hour ago said I missed a corner. And it's got me thinking that I'm missing a corner. But I don't see it. Don't see it. So I think you were lying. Or probably not. It's not too unlikely that I missed a corner somewhere. But if I don't see it from one rock around, I'm probably never going to notice it. I thought it might have been that one, but nope. If I did miss it, it's probably somewhere on this inside edge right here. It's looking pretty solid, though. I think we did it right. Yeah, no, it's looking good. Okay. Well, I didn't notice anything. That was me. You think, yeah, I don't know. You gotta be careful with these things, because if you say something with the stream delay, because there's like a 10-second delay or so. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Between when I do something and when you guys see it. So, you gotta be careful. You miss something, be like, when? Question mark? It's great. Love it. That tree is still just hanging out down there. I'm gonna leave that tree there until it gets in the way. Got some gunpowder wandering around out there. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this this gold farm conundrum, because it's kind of a conundrum. Chat's a bunch of liars. Sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but sometimes. So in theory, like, these gold farms should just work fine. We looked at this earlier. But like this gold farm does technically sort of work. Like this one's pretty fine. Sometimes it just takes a second to get going. As you can see, this right side not working that well, but now it's gonna probably get going pretty well. Is this triangular still working? It is. Okay. It's like this one works pretty good. Now the back portals are a little bit smaller than you might expect. They're not full-sized because of the spawning sphere. Oops. Well, it was a spawning sphere. Now it's not. Please hold. One moment, please. Technical difficulties. That spawning sphere. Yeah, so the pigmen from the gold farms obey the 44 spawning sphere, of course. So if they're outside of red, then they're going to despawn when we're AFK. So that's why this back portal is a little bit small. But that's fine. I'm not really too worried about that. So do Patreon? Yeah, we're still on there. Things are a bit more chill nowadays, though. We've kind of mellowed out. We're not in like the extreme rapid growth phase that we were in like 2020, you know. It's kind of crazy with the pandemic. Okay, so this one's obviously working. Like it's just good. We'd love to see it. We've got like 50 pigmen right now. 1 or 2 of the triangulars might be broken. Because that should be around 30. Around 30 pigmen. Are these guys dying back here? No, okay, maybe it's just a really good gold farm. Maybe it's just that good. They call the dirt people semi-old. They call the dirt people old recently? Well, no, I mean, that's just how it is, right? I mean, we have a bunch of the younger folk playing on Whispercraft and stuff, and then Derptopia's got a lot more of the more mature people, you know? The age range is definitely quite different on the 2 servers, because, you know, Derptopia's the patron server. Oh, yeah, these guys are just not getting hit by the tridents. I think the lower tridents fell down, and it's backing up the pigs, the baby pigs. So that one's stopping the adults back there from getting hit. Is that happening on this one, too? Or something's happening. I should probably figure that out. Yeah, it looks like that was the issue. So our lower tridents fell down? That's kind of weird. Okay. That seems to be working fine then. Okay. So obviously, like, this side's working fine. Even though we have 2 portals in the same chunk, it seems to work fine over here. But this side does not work fine, even though it's near identical. Ignore the redstone lamps. I was trying to figure out some detailing there. Like you can see, this one is just so much slower for no reason. It is 1 block lower, but like, that shouldn't matter. I mean, look at this. This is just sad. Why is this so slow? Is some 54? Ah, get out of here. Don't you dare call me mature. Make a point of acting immature. Oh, good. You're in the right place then. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Why is this so bad? What's wrong with you? We've gotten like 6 pigmen from this. So that's genuinely sad. Put my repeater on a delay. Yeah, this one's on a 1 tick delay. It's the same as the one over there. It's pretty much identical to the other build. But it's just so slow. I have no idea. No idea why. There's genuinely no good reason why that would be the case. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know, man. Well, happy early birthday, Porkchop. Hopefully you have a good one. Let's see. Oh, I was trying to do some lights down here. Can I get this to work? Yeah, I was trying to do lights in the middle for the ray tracing, of course. But there's no good way to do it. Also, you want light bars going across the middle of this anyway to stop the lighting updates and cause less lag. But I think the only real good way to do it would be like this, like a full front of glass on it, which is just a bit silly. That's just a bit silly. Also, ray tracing just isn't working right now. Yeah, those things aren't working. Okay. Good old ray tracing always works half the time. Yeah, that is an issue with the comparator clocks. I thought I turned this off. How's this still running? I mean, now it's working, even though it shouldn't be. There we go, okay. 2 levers. Yeah, so now it spawns a lot of guys. I changed nothing. Nothing at all. So that's something. Is it just because I ran the other ones on the other side first? Is it really because I ran those ones first? Yeah, look at this. Now it's working fine. Just needed to relog. I mean, that doesn't make any sense either, though. Yeah, like we're at 54 pigment. Okay, cool. Okay, you know what? Bet. Let's see if this one works now. Get out of there, zombie. You're the wrong type of mob for this farm. Wrong type of mob. You're so silly. Okay, we got this one running now. We should probably turn on that triangular. And then... Can I walk all the way over here without that breaking? Is that going to be within some distance? Can we get both of these to work? They're pretty far away from each other. They really shouldn't affect each other. Right, well, the triangulars are broken. Should have seen that coming. I mean, maybe it was just a relog problem? That's so dumb! Bro. This is so bad. Why is Bedrock like this? I mean, you can see how many pigment we're getting, though. 100 within, like, what, maybe 10 seconds? It's a lot of pigment. That genuinely makes no sense. Is it the procrastination trick again? I mean, I guess so. We're on a roll fixing some farms tonight, though. I mean, look at this. We literally changed nothing. You watched me change nothing at all. And the farm went from very broken to actually working. Bro, I wanted to fix things on stream, but now it's just like, nothing for you to fix. Get wrecked. Get destroyed. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's stupid. So what I was thinking would be the solution to this is splitting up the nether portals. So I think how you're supposed to build it is you're supposed to build it like one portal right here and then another portal going this direction. So, you know, these are obviously not to scale, but like a portal there and then a portal there. So that they're in 2 different chunks. Because right now I have it obviously with like 2 portals in the same chunk. And then with this, those are not the same size. There we go. Everybody can sleep easy now. And then you would have your next set of portals like back here, right? So that's how you do your 4 portals. I'm really bad at building small portals, apparently. Yeah, so it'll be something like that. Now, I think that's the solution to actually properly fix it, and I think that reduces lag as well. But as you can see, with the way that we have the base set up, that's not really going to happen. Like, I'm not going to have it centered on that, obviously. Sleep easy because the portals have corners. Yeah, the big ones do too. I mean, what I could do is I could do 6 portals per side, right? And just have them be smaller. That would be a bit more redstone, but it would work. So we'd have like a portal here, and then we would put a wall right there. So then this would be one big portal, right? Oh, one block off. It's like that could actually fix it, and then it would it would be the same thing. It would be the same farm, the same footprint, and all that, but it would fix the chunk loading issue that we have. 3 on the front, 1 on the back. That might... I think it's too big on the back still. Oh, actually, wait. How big is this back one? That's actually a great point. Because this back one is max size right now. I gotta turn this thing off. Also, should probably find some relog-proof trident killers, because I'm breaking those so many times. Should probably kill items, too. Yeah, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, it's too big. It's got to be 21 on the inside edge. That's a good idea though. Because we could just shrink that down by like 3 blocks and then just have one big portal in the back. And that would probably still work fine. I think. Because these ones on the back edge over here are actually too large. If we put this thing back, you'll see that these ones are... Oh, wait. Oh. Hi, Nether. Yeah, instantly going through Nether portals is sometimes not that great. Oh, do we not even have a port? Okay, cool. Well, that's fine, I guess. Do you think this is going to put me back to the base? I went through one of these earlier and it worked. Put me at a... Oh, nope, not on the base. Cool. Okay, where in the world am I? Okay, just all the way over here. That's fine. You know, whatever. That's fine. I didn't want to be at the base anyway. Didn't want to be at the base. So these ones are slightly different farms because the pigmen always spawn on the east side. So the trenches are on this side always. So they're slightly different farms. That's why this one over here has slightly smaller portals, because the pigmen aren't spawning on this inside edge. They're spawning on this outside edge, and we can't have them outside of red. So I think for this one, I'm going to shrink these portals just to make them symmetrical, because obviously it's going to be kind of weird to have one portal frame right there, and then the next one like way over here. Even though technically we could have it that size for efficiency, I think it's just better to keep it symmetrical long term. So we'll go and do that. But I think that might be the solution to our weird little portal problems. And then I'm still trying to figure out what to do for the lighting, because we need lighting in here, but I do not like this. If we had a 3-block gap between the portals, then we could do this. Then we could do this just fine, but we only have a 2-block gap. So maybe I just go ahead and add an extra block gap in there, just for the ability to decorate it nicely. But even then, like, I don't really like the redstone line in there. Technically, we would have a bunch of these as well. Like, we would have one of these at each layer, so it'd be a bunch of these going across, like, this one here, and then this one here. So if I put a 3-block gap between them, this would actually be reasonable, because then I could fully encase this in glass, and it might actually look kind of decent. Other than that, like, the only other option is to have glass just above and just below it. Let's see about that. And of course, it's not working right now. Cool. Copper bulbs. Yeah, so we could do copper bulbs, or we could also do sea lanterns or frog lights. I think sea lanterns would probably look the better. Hold up. We're going to break that piece of redstone and then turn this on. Yeah, so if we fully encase it in glass... Come on! Oh, see, now it gives me another portal. There we go. I mean, look how cool that is on ray tracing, though. Anyway. So if we fully encase it on glass, then it would look like that, which is actually not too bad. It's certainly much better than this, which is kinda garbage. So I think a 3-block gap between them is probably the good call. Alternatively, we could just do sea lanterns. But there's no way to, like, put glass around that to make it rainbow lighting, which is kind of the whole point of the base. So I'm willing to sacrifice some efficiency in the farms for the cosmetic looks of it. We've already done that with the iron farms on the spawning platforms of them. But, like, look how nice this is. It's just good colors, man. Let's do that on this backside, too. We're going to break out that. I think it's got to be the full 3x3, though. Oh, well, I guess you can't really tell too much of a difference between these two. Because you can't really see that redstone line. Now, if it's like this, though, then you can obviously see a difference. I don't know. Which one looks better even like this, though? I'm kind of still leaning towards the redstone lamps. Kind of still liking the redstone lamps. Not that it really matters too much. Maybe it looks a little bit more clean with the sea lanterns on ray tracing. Because it's just like a square texture instead of that texture of like the little, I don't know, shape in there. Yeah, the lamps match the rest of the base. Although, we do have sea lanterns on the iron farms. At some places, we are going to use sea lanterns because it's kind of impossible to power the lamps. Which I guess is maybe a reason that we should have gone for bulbs. Bulbs are pretty similar all around. But at least these ones stay on. Really? Oh, this pack might not be made for copper bulbs yet. Yeah, it might be too outdated for copper bulbs. Well, I guess that's a good reason we didn't use them. Okay. And then I want to do like a ring around the entire thing. So I want to do like, I know this is going to be really painful, but I wanted to do lamps around the whole thing. And like, there's just not a good way to turn that on. Like, if you could think of a way to turn that on, let me know, because, yeah. I mean, the only real way to do it is, like, buttons or levers locked in there somewhere. But I think it would look cool to have, like, a solid outline, so maybe we'll have to use some sea lanterns. I don't know. Ideas. I think it would be cool to have a nice outline around the whole thing. But maybe we just do the bars across the middle and then in the middle. Maybe that's more than enough lighting for this particular farm. And then that would be purely functional as well, because these light bars are necessary to reduce the lighting updates. This is just kind of an idealist dream to have on the edges, but you can't really power them with a redstone torch shower because like every other one would be on. Yeah, sea lanterns would be less painful. But then I want to be able to turn them on. Or off. They'll just always be on. It's like, right now these are all on because the farm's on. And then if you turn the farm off, bam, the whole thing turns off, which I think is kind of cool. Personally, I find that to be neat. Kind of neat. Yeah, so the iron farms are always on. Because again, they have these vertical sections on the corners. There's just no way to really turn those on or off. Same with this up here. Now, the iron farm design is kind of temporary. That's just something I kind of threw together. Because I need to build the iron farms. So we might come through at some point and modify the build on that a little bit. I'm still not set on like a building structure style. I guess a reason to not have these sunk into the ground is the mobs kind of get into them. So that's another thing I need to decide on. Oh, another way I want to have lights on these, though, is in the floor, because that's pretty easy. Like, we can easily do a border of lights going all the way around this, which I think is just kind of necessary to begin with. So probably, like, going all the way around that. And if that's the case, these would be sunk down into the ground, of course. So I feel like that's a given. With just the outer edge of sea lanterns. Could be. Ooh, yeah, so that's actually an option as well. That could bring a bit more uniformity to the base. Is uniformity a word? Hopefully, because I've used it several times tonight. Yeah, so like we could have, most farms have some sea lanterns, just as like general aesthetic lighting, and then have redstone lamps to indicate if they're on or off. Because the tracers going to and from a farm are also going to have those redstone lamps on them. Like this. And these are going to be the item delivery water streams. So, like, pretty important. Ooh, I really like this one. Dang, that's cool. That's nice. It's also way more of a pain to build. Oh, that wasn't even on. Wait, what? Oh, it's got two lines on it. Yeah, that one's kind of nicer. It's got double the light. It's a much brighter, I feel. Is it brighter? Maybe it's not. Either way, it's a bit more diffuse. Diffuse? I don't know. It's not as direct as that one. Alright, just ideas that we're playing around with. I think it'll look nice either way, though. At least with ray tracing. Without ray tracing, it's kind of like, what's happening? Granted, this one's it's very messy in this testing world right now. But this is our playground for ideas. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you guys on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, most likely with some more truly Bedrock here as well. And then we got other things gonna be happening here on the streams. So make sure that you are followed. That way you get more streamage in your face. Definitely go click all those links in the chat as well. Subscribe. I released a brand new video today on the YouTube channel. 365,000 slime per hour from a super easy little farm. We might even try designing another slime farm that gets to like 1 million slime an hour, because I have some concepts for that. Because that 365 isn't with looting either. Anyway, we're going to go raid a Ladrium. They've been streaming for... Okay, I thought it said 51 seconds. They're planning some stuff for the Minecraft Legends server, which is hardcore 1 month one-shot for Bedrock.